What's going on YouTube? Sharpie here, and I am finally bringing you the Kerbal Space Program Let's Play. I know I've been promising it for a while, but I had some issues with the game yesterday. I tried to install a load of the mods and it just didn't work, so I've reverted completely down to vanilla, and I will shape the mods around what you guys suggest instead. So what I'm going to do is I'll set out goals. First one will be to get into orbit, then the moon, and then continuously grow the planets out there, and they'll basically be objectives for each episode or variety of episodes. And once we've reached one of the goals, I'll stop for a week just to install those mods, have a play around, make sure they're all working, and then we'll get cracking again. So yeah, anyway, let's get started. We're going to be doing it in career mode, difficulty option, normal. At the moment there is, like I said, no mods whatsoever, so it's complete standard. Let's get going. Yes, save right. Yeah, I've done a few trial runs. I want to make sure I wasn't too rusty when I started. Okay, I've personally played this at home before, but I'll explain it all just in case you haven't. So this is our space center. It's on the planet of Kerbin. We got several buildings here. It's changed a lot actually since I last played, but I've got the grasp of it now. So the main two is the VAB, or Vehicle Assembly Building, and the launch pad, of course. So where you build, where you launch. Pretty self-explanatory, those two. We got our tracking station. This is pretty much, in a way, mission control. It's where, there we go. It says here, this is a tracking station. You view all the solar system as well as the current positions and trajectories of ongoing missions. This is where you pretty much review missions. And I'll quickly give you a view of the atmosphere. So there we are, Carbon. Then we have the moon. Minimus. Last time I tried to do a let's play, when I went for the moon overshot, I went and landed on Minimus instead by accident. Then outside of that, closer to the sun, we have got Moho and Eve. And it goes Carbon, Juna, Drez, I can't remember them all, Jewel, and Elo. And I believe there's mods so you can add, I'm not sure if it's more planets or just more moons and a variety of things into the game pretty much. You can add more planets and stuff to land on effectively. Right, what else we got here? And the last thing we had, which was in the vanilla, was this space hangar. It's so you can take off from runway. I've never actually tried creating anything. What is that? Is that random? Yeah, I've never actually tried taking off or making anything in that, so I might give that a try at some point. Other than that, we used to new for the career modes before. It used to just be sandbox back when I last played. We got research and development. So you start off with a specific, can't even talk today. Specific parts, I guess, of which you got to gain science by doing experiments, which is science. Currently, we have the containment goo. So yeah, as you can see, very minimal parts right now, and the way you expand that is you gain the science and then you spend it here. I want to get, there's a mod where you can hide all them, so it's ghost, so I'd like it to be a surprise what we get, but hey, we do have right now. What else we got? The astronaut complex, where you hire and fire astronauts, I guess. Yeah, you can fire them. Oh, and you can also have lost and applicants. Very courageous and very stupid. Wow. Great. That's mission control. So mission control, so we get contracts. There we go. Wow, that was my correction. So we're going to need a few of these to begin with so we can expand our tech tree. So that's a very simple one. Following undergoing rapid unplanned disassembly, a group of clerks trying something truly remarkable at FASA would wondered if we actually were out of ideas. Now, result that apparently terrible chain of events, we now need your help. Give us a quick crew report before launching. It's fine if any of the lights in the control panel are flashing, just give it a swift kick. Fairly simple to be fair, so accept. And launch our first vessel. I believe we can only accept, yeah, 2. This is literally get a craft in the air. As long as it launches, it counts. What else do we have? We now have that administration building. See, this is new. I wish there was a tutorial on this because I'm not actually 100% sure on that. We'll figure it out. But anyway, the place we're going to start, of course, is in the VAP. We need to get going on those contracts so we can start expanding our part library. I don't really want to listen to what he says because I've done this before and read it before. Do we actually start with any drone? We have a probe. How small? That's tiny. Do we have anything that can just... See, I don't like going straight into launching manned missions because then you lose the curb and you lose reputation and everything. But we don't really have a choice, so we're going to have to start. I don't even have any decouplers at the moment. What's this? Nah. So we're going to need a parachute, of course, just to get out of safety. And literally the first one is going to be bulk basic, so it's just literally going to be something like that, and we'll chuck some gold. Let's chuck 2. Even it out a bit. And chuck a flap on it. Just to get in this. You want 1 flap. Actually, I might make it a bit more heavier. Now we'll just have to go. That's pretty much what we're going to go for. Wind pressure. You can change all settings like this just to. I'll show you examples. So you got your center of mass, and you can. It probably won't. Actually, it will affect it a fair bit. Just getting rid of it, or it'll just heighten it. But you can change the thrust, so just so you use less fuel and can go higher. But right now it doesn't really matter because we are literally doing this for takeoff, pretty much, just to get some science points. So we'll just call this mission Mark 1. That's all we really need for that. Is it starts off very simple. It gets a lot more complexity later on. You can also upgrade all this. Oh, I do have a mod installed, Chara. I missed my first mistake. So you have your stages here, obviously, in the bottom left. If I'd have done that now, I would have launched and then launched my parachute. So the con probably just twisted and turned and just, yeah, it would have been a mess. So you can add another stage by clicking the plus, and of course you want your engines first, and then as you're coming back down, you want to use your parachute. So it's always good to check that. That's pretty much all you need to start with, to be fair. So we're just gonna go ahead and take off. You can also press T for SAS, stability assist something, I think, or something, stability assist, I don't know. It means something like that, and it just keeps us straight. Otherwise, if I go like that and just start going like that, it's not actually that. Never mind. It's not actually that bad. It wobbled a bit, but as soon as I press T, it straightens up. But when you go in for landing, you want to hit about there. That'll help slow us down if you hit a 70-degree angle. It kind of. It doesn't cause so much pressure on the vessel it explodes, but it slows it down a fair bit when it's coming back down. So let's observe the mystery goo. Transmit, why not? Observe, transmit, and crew report. Oh, I've already failed that mission, haven't I? They said before takeoff, I think. Oh, and I can prep that. It's just going to launch itself now when we reach 1,000 meters. Well, that's the idea behind it, actually. I've had a few times where it hasn't actually deployed. And I actually want to increase that, actually. I better. Yeah, it still works. Hopefully it catches. I thought 1,000. That's just for the module. And I don't. Ooh, please. Yes, that's slowing us down a fair bit. So we really should make this landing. And for some reason, I don't really know why. So if you fast forward, it actually does. I've had times where if I fast forward, my parachute would detach and I'll just blow up. I don't really understand why that works. Surely it's just fast forward in the game and it doesn't affect the actual physics in the game. But hey, we're coming in really fast, actually. Ooh. You okay, Jebediah? Like that. Let's go out to Space Center and we'll recover that. I think there is another way of recovering vehicles, but I just go tracking station. Click on Mark 1, recover. And there we go, we got one. We got 24 science for that. We covered all our parts. And Jebediah's alive and he gained XP, so fairly successful. Oh, that's where's my contracts? Okay, so I don't think I passed one of those contracts. I did. Never mind then. Right, that's a good start. We actually did pass it. Conductor focus. See, I don't like these. I don't know why, but I can never do them. I can never get over them. So we're just going to go with escape the atmosphere. And do these have a specific set of coordinates? I guess. Right, so full-scale tasks something to learn. If some parts were more pretty than others, admittedly the way we would have dumpster diving was how we got in the situation in the first place. As a result, we apparently signed decent tunings. As you probably figured out at this point, this is where you come in. We want you to test the Mark 16 parachute in flight over Kerbal. To perform the test, activate the part through the same sequence when all test conditions are met. Mark 17 parachute, Kerbal, flying, altitude 2,000 meters to 10,000. I will give that a go. Why not? But this also means now we've got some science we can actually expand. And the first thing I want is that the stat decoupler. It's always useful. It lightens the load, and yeah, it's just saves you so much. What else can we get? Can we get any? I really need some probe. I like unmanned launches, but there isn't really. See, I've never seen half this stuff before. Where has it all come from? I might still have a mod installed somewhere, I guess. I mean, there's a lot more than I remember there being. We better just go for a basic rocketry regardless. So we'll do that for now and then hit the VAB again. We will more than likely just edit this vehicle, to be fair. It's not worth just starting straight from scratch. We'll just quickly do these missions. That's... Ooh. Oh no, it's a one man, so it's effectively the same as the last one. So yeah, the Mark 16, wasn't it? So apparently if you just drag off over there, it deletes it. Cool, it does. Different parachute, where is it? Oh, it's the one we're using anyway. But it doesn't, it wants it higher than that, it wants it about... Alright, I'll do it at 2,500, I guess. Keep the pressure up high. Alright, have we got any new... We got fueled... Okay, so we want to reach the edge of the atmosphere. No, don't like look at that. Alright, let's... How does it do it? I'm going to try something a bit bigger this time, just because we can. These liquid fuel. Yeah. Oh, that's all we'll have right now. Okay. Yeah, we're going to try something a little bit bigger just for a bit of fun. It might end very well. And then we will use the RT10 solid. Aerodynamics. We want... Too many things, we only want about 4. We're going to add 2 lots though, just because I will still want control when I get off the ground. Any new science? A Geiger counter, more mystery goo. I can chuck an antenna on. No, should I chuck 2 on? That should be good. Well, I'll just call it 1.5. So, yeah. Oh, what was that? That's probably my phone. Email? Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. The plan of this one was, what was the mission? We just need to get... We just need to escape the atmosphere. So the atmosphere meter is here. It should be fairly simple. Ooh, did I check the stages? So that, decouple, that, decouple. Right, no, we don't. We want it to drop a bit. So that should do. Right, let's hope this actually gets off the ground. So it might actually be a bit too heavy. Only one way to find out. Ooh, well, that's that question there. We got pretty good lift off. Fuel levels looking good. I mean, this wouldn't get us into orbit. It will get us into the atmosphere. I just wanna. Ooh. Tilt this to 70. No, too far. There we go. Stay there. There we go. Right, we do this till. Oh, we've already gone past deploy. So I'm just flying as. Oh wait, no. It's just. So basically, the way you're getting to orbit is you just keep going, keep following this down to the higher you get. And as you can see, that grey line there, that's the, I can't even pronounce it, but that will go around the Earth, and that's your orbital path. But yeah, we're not. Oh, okay, that heat is. There we go. I was a bit over 70, so it was burning up a bit. So we are nearly out of the Earth's atmosphere. Observe. Keep data, observe. Let's keep the data. Let's do a crew report. See how he's getting on. That's why I love Scatterer. Scatterer Chatterer. So yeah, now it'll just take a little while normally for us to planet back to Earth. I'm going to keep everything attached because we can use it to slow us down on the way down. So kind of like kind of like how we came up. We want to go back down at 70, let's say, degree angle. This just helps slow us down and pretty much ensures we're not going to burn up on entry. So I'm going to fast forward it here just because it'll take too long otherwise. So look, we'll go around. Might be able to see the moon. Yeah, there it is. That'll be our target soon. Alright, so the reason why it slowed down is we're starting to plummet back down towards Earth. Hopefully he survives. Alright. As soon as we start burning up, I'll probably push this all off. Let's see how hot we get. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. We should make it. No. Right, cool. There we go. Right, you can go burn up the atmosphere. Oh, I love the cloud that comes off it. So this is the parachute. Ooh, it's not going to deploy because it's on red. Alright, now I can set it so auto deploy. This should make a safe landing. We should be good. But we're already one step closer to getting into orbit anyway. We've managed to, in one episode, pretty much compile a rocket that we know can get off the ground and can know enter the atmosphere. So what we're going to have to do next time is pretty much just take this rocket and give it a bit more of a boom. We'll shut some. I don't even know. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I mean, at one point I want to try and try out I think it's remote tech. Basically, before you can actually go and attempt all these missions where you want to get them to the moon and stuff, you have to try and get satellites out in orbit of places, so you always have a communication you always have constant connection through your satellites. It's not just you're going up there without satellites and you just always have communication, so it adds a sense of realism. There's so many mods out there, I just don't know which ones to install, and that's why I'm going to be telling you guys. But yeah, we seem, I think we're going to make it pretty steady. We're 15.0 off the ground. We're going to hit the water. We'll hit any second. Here we go. There we go. Pretty successful landing. Let's recover that. So yeah, next time we'll just build off this and hopefully get in orbit in 2 episodes, which would be surprising. I've never really done that before. It's normally taken me at least, I don't even know how long to even get a plane into, a space shuttle into orbit. So yeah, it'd be pretty impressive to do it fairly quickly. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this one. Please leave some comments with some mod recommendations. I'll get them installed ready for when we attempt our journey to the moon. For now, we're just trying to get into orbit. So do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe to keep an eye out on this. The next Let's Play I'll be doing is, actually going to be the game of a developer sent over to me earlier on today. It's called Chromagun. It's kind of like Portal. It's a really fun game. I'm not going to go into too much detail of it now, but it's a very enjoyable game, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be continuing This Is the Police, and I'll be bringing many more to you. So yeah, catch you all later. Sharpie out.